Mini date is something I made up because I found that the people you meet online, the people you meet, I've met through my website, whatever, met through Twitter, Facebook, I don't really know them. I really don't know them.
You think you
know them, and you make all these guesses. And I've had enough gnarly ass failures,
yeah, me too,
and really embarrassing shit happening for the light bulb to go on and say, wait a second, I need to meet this person in person.
And have an out.
And have an out.
Not have a 5-hour date with someone you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, you can't. You got to have a little assessment. Since you don't have the original meeting at Starbucks or in the bookstore, you don't get to smell them. You don't get to feel their energy. So you need a little 2-hour of FaceTime.
Yes. And
so the mini date for me is like we meet at an innocuous location. It's not a real date. You meet at an innocuous location. Someplace that is safe for both of you.
Not at your place.
During the day, yeah, not at your place, not at a restaurant, don't go to a movie. You want to be able to sense the energy.
You told me two drinks, so two
drinks or 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 drinks or 2 hours, which is a coffee shop.
Which is a coffee shop.
A bar, if you're
maybe a bar. You do coffee shop or happy hour. Personally,
yeah.
that's my thing. And you can sense a lot. If the guy starts sucking down the booze right away, like yeah, you probably don't want to hang out with him. So the reason why we got 2 hours or 2 drinks is because after 2 drinks, you're gonna get stupid. He's gonna get stupid. After 2 hours, you're showing too much interest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's that neediness.
It's that neediness and
pick me.
And he's gonna try to keep you out.
And I have nothing better to do.
He's gonna try to keep you out past it. He's gonna try to get you a 3rd drink. He's gonna try to get you to the 3 hours. But once again, men are the chasers, women are the choosers. You say, oh, it was so nice to meet you, I gotta go, and give him a hug and bye. He's gonna be so much more interested in you.
Yes. Yes. And I totally get this, because you call it the mini date, some people call it a non-date. And I think this has all come up because of the internet.
Yeah.
When I met this really cute Irish redhead at a Catholic church. I'm not Catholic, but I went, and so it was nice. But we had that interaction. We saw each other in church, and so we got to see each other and know each other. So the next time we went out, it was a full-fledged date.
Sure.
It was
because you
dinner
had
and
that early interaction. Yeah.
Now, if I would have met him online, we would not have had that date. We wouldn't went to dinner and dancing. We would have met at a coffee shop and said, hey, let's grab a cup of tea or a cup of coffee.
Because
let's get one or 2 drinks.
And a lot of these people, correct me if I'm wrong, I would say like a good 50% of these people are fucking freaks.
Yeah.
You meet them, you're like, oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, someone that you wouldn't normally have dated if you had met them in person.
If you met them in person, you'd like, whoa, the gold teeth, the fake eye, whoa.
And that happens so much.
And it happens,
or the
and people
social
ineptitude. And you don't know somebody's social intelligence. You just can't tell.
If they're charismatic.
My friend Amanda, she went on a double-blind date with another friend of hers, and the guy that in question was a DJ. He seemed really cool. He seemed wealthy. They show up to the place. He's only got one arm. Swear to God, he's got one arm.
Oh my goodness.
And it's like,
how does he DJ with one arm?
I know, that's a good question. It's like. We're not going to reenact that, but maybe he uses other body parts.
Okay.
Put your hand in the air.
Just one.
Just one. No plural here.
Oh my God,
stop.
But if she would have met him at a club or a restaurant.
And then maybe she would have been cool with it. Because she would have sensed his energy and said, well, he doesn't have one arm, but I like who he is.
Exactly.
He's a good guy. But by not disclosing, this is why the mini date is there. That's why the mini date is there.
Give you an out.
It gives you an out. You get to know the person really quick, and you can make a decision. Is he cool or is he not cool?
And you usually know right away.
You know instantly.
You don't need to be there 5 hours.
Now let's talk about the out.
Okay. I like the out.
Because the out is something a lot of people don't understand. They go to a mini date, they go to a coffee shop, they meet this person, and he's a complete fucking moron. What do you do?
God, I got so many of
You know, and some girls they said they have their girlfriends call them mid-date.
Yeah.
Or a mini date, and say, give me a call just in case he's a moron. You know, that's a good out. Your girlfriend calls out and say, oh my God, my girlfriend, I have to go.
Or just pretend you got a text.
Just pretty.
But my thing with the mini date or this non-date is after that 1 cup of coffee, you can say, I gotta go.
Yeah.
It's not like you're at a 3-course meal
Yeah.
and you're just at appetizers and there's nowhere to go because you have to finish the meal.
And you know, you're not telling the guy that you got 2 hours to spend with him.
Yeah,
you're
don't tell him
right
2
off.
drinks or 2 hours. Don't tell him.
You're telling him right off. It's like, yeah, let's meet for coffee for a little while. I've got a little time from this period,
Yeah.
and then I have to go.
I have a life.
I have a life, and which is great because you're busy, and if you're busy, that means you're
Even
a
if
little
you're
out
not,
of
I
quality,
have
but-
totally done this. I'm like, you know, I have a little bit of time, so let's meet for a drink.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I have plans afterwards. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I go home. He doesn't need to know that I'm going home.
Yeah,
But
and then maybe have another mini date right after.
yeah, maybe like back to back. But you know, and if I like the guy, then we'll have a longer date. But it lets me know that he's normal, that he's cool, that I even want to see him again.
Because once again, 50% of these guys are going to be losers.
I'd actually say higher. Maybe
Higher?
it's just I don't want to give you I don't want to be mean, but for me.
Well, let's restate that. Not necessarily losers, but you're not going to mesh.
Yeah, they actually might be completely fine.
They
I've
might
met
be cool,
a
but you're
lot.
not gonna mesh.
I met a lot of really nice guys on dates, but yeah, they're
You gotta
don't
feel
mesh.
that meshing.
And we all know you don't mesh with everyone. There's a small percentage of people that you're super attracted to.
Yeah, exactly, and that's fair. I tell people straight out. It's like, hey, let's meet for a little while, and I want to assess whether or not you're a freak. And
you tell them that.
Yeah.
If you're bold enough, go ahead.
And you can get away with this stuff, and it puts people like right away. They're trying to qualify themselves. I'm not a freak. I'm a dick like that. I'm a dick.
I just say let's meet for
you know. And if you're a loser, I'm gonna leave, but I'll tell you you're a loser. So.